It is time for another chapter of our QCL Book Club, and this month we are wrapping up our thoughts on This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. It's a will they, won't they romance that takes place over several summers with lots of other themes dealing with family and friendship. Joining me as always is Brittany Peacock from the Davenport Public Library. Brittany, thank you so much for being here today.
So glad to be here.
Yes, we are so glad to have you as usual. Okay, so This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. You brought a hard copy with you here today.
Yes.
So now that we've both read it, tell us a little bit about it, I guess, without totally giving it away.
Absolutely. So main character Lucy gets invited to her best friend's family home in Prince Edward Island. And her best friend gives her 3 rules. Eat as much seafood as you possibly can, leave the city behind, and don't fall in love with her brother.
Yes.
Well,
rule number 3.
Very important rule.
Yeah.
That Lucy's trying very hard not to break. But.
Yeah, and we can only imagine kind of what happens throughout the book. It's very good.
It's beautiful.
So you liked it then?
I did. So I do have to warn any reader, there's a lot of open door romance in this book.
Yeah.
A lot of steamy scenes, but you know, if you know what to expect when you're getting into it, and I really loved it. I loved the pictures that Carly Fortune was painting. You know, I feel like I was in Prince Edward Island.
Yes,
and
I will agree with you. It made me want to go there.
Yes,
so badly.
Yes.
And I'm Canadian, so it's a Canadian province, PEI.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to visit. It's like East Coast, like when you think of like Maine or something like that, and lobster and oysters and all of that, and just beautiful scenery. So she does an amazing job of like. She should be on their tourism board because now I want to visit. But beyond that, I like that there were other themes. So if you are someone who gets a little bit annoyed by that type of a romance, you know, first of all, don't pick this book, but there are other things there for you. I really liked the friendship.
Oh, her friendship was so beautiful with Bridget.
I agree. So that was a really like wholesome thing to read and very, very good. And there's just some like little surprises throughout.
Yes, and being honest with the ones that you love, you know, and not being afraid that they won't love you back if you're honest.
Yes,
I think that's a really good message.
It was good. I really enjoyed it. I was very happy when I was done reading it. I thought it was great. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about our choices for the month of June. And you do a really great job with themes. So it is Great Outdoors Month, and for that we have You Have a Match by Emma Lord. Another one is Best Friends Day, which is June 8th, and What Have We Done by Alex Finley. Father's Day, June 15th, of course, mark your calendars. The Unsinkable Greta James by Jennifer Smith. And then Summer Solstice, which is June 20th this month, The Beach at Summerlee by Beatrice Williams. So those are all of our choices, and they're all good, so it's really hard to actually choose which one we're finally going to do. But drum roll, please. We have chosen this one, What Have We Done by Alex Finley.
Yes.
Okay, so I know we are both getting started on this book at the same time.
Yes, we are.
So tell us a little bit about what you know about this book for anybody that wants to read along with us.
Absolutely. So 3 best friends who met each other living in a group home for teenagers who didn't have parents or have had abusive parents. They meet up 25 years later. They are trying to outrun someone who's trying to kill them.
So it's a little bit of like a thriller, which you know, I like a thriller every now and again. So I'm really excited about this one, and it seems like a really interesting storyline and not something that I've read before or recently. So I'm looking forward to getting into that. So pick yours up, whether you buy it from a bookstore or you check it out from the public library. We would love for you to read along with us, and of course, always give us comments. We like to read those comments on air when you guys do email us about it. Okay, we have some other library events that we want to talk about today. So Touch a Truck is part of the whole summer reading kickoff, and that's coming up this weekend.
On Saturday. So we have our annual Touch a Truck event at our Fairmont location. Our first hour is going to be sensory friendly. So
very nice.
No horns, no flashing lights. It'll be a wonderful event that starts at 9:30, and then at 10:30, that's when you can expect the honking horns, the lights. Our Fairmont Community Center is actually going to be run It's going to be open. Parks Department's going to have some sensory-friendly activities in there. So if you do need a quiet space, that's a really wonderful option.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a really great.
Yeah, that is really, really
yes.
fun. And the kiddos love that. They get some cool opportunities as well. Sometimes they get to get in or honk a horn or something like that. So it's great. Then we have the pet adoption educational program. So you guys are partnering with the Humane Society of Scott County for this.
Yes, so our friends of the Scott County Humane Society are going to be coming in and talking about just some helpful tips and tricks when you're looking to maybe adopt a new friend for your home, what to expect, what you should have ready. And then after they're done with the talk, they're actually bringing in some adoptable pets into the library. So, you know, I highly recommend this if you're looking to add somebody to love in your house, to definitely check this out.
Well, I know a lot of people are thinking about it. It's a good time of year to do it. It is kitten season, so they're always looking for people to adopt cats and kittens, but also foster them. And so if you don't know what that means, if you haven't seen our interviews with different shelters around town, you'll have an opportunity to learn more about that at this event. So that is wonderful. That's on the 14th at, I believe it was 2 p.m. Then there's a teen DIY, and that is later in the month. That is Monday, June 23rd. You do want to register for this event.
Yes, you do. You're learning about paper quilling. So this graphic is kind of an example of maybe something similar to what you will be doing in this program. This is open to teens ages 11 through 19. As Morgan said, it's registration required, but it's a wonderful opportunity to learn a new art form and get to take it home with you.
Yeah, be a little crafty and learn something new. I wish I was more crafty. I mean, Darby has a whole big craft box, and she pulls it out, and I don't even know where to start. I'm like, we could just put googly eyes on whatever.
It's overwhelming.
Yes, it's overwhelming.
I need Pinterest to tell me what to do.
It would be nice to know how to do some stuff. Brittany always comes in and talks to us a little bit about the children's books that she's loving and what you read to the little kiddos at the library. And these ones are about nature.
Nature, yes, all nature themed, about taking hikes. Yes, so Morgan's holding up actually my favorite book of all time. We have a plan. It's so fun to read aloud to the young people. They're hunting a bird, and they finally get to the point where the bird comes to them and they don't have enough bread for all the bird's friends. So it's super sweet. I love it very much.
That's adorable.
We have a hungry bird here at the end. This is what it would be like to hike with me. Bird didn't bring enough water or any snacks, and so Bird is asking all of his friends to provide him with snacks, and he doesn't like those snacks. So then he gets very dramatic and falls down.
Yes, I love that.
It's hilarious. It's adorable. Just so much fun opportunities to share nature with kiddos. All of these can go on a reading log for summer reading, just a shameless plug for summer reading.
Summer reading, it's the whole level up for summer reading. So attend the kickoff and get your kiddos signed up so that they're doing something with those brains over the summer months. And a reminder for everybody watching, if you do want to read with us, be sure to join our group on Goodreads. It's a really great place where you can kind of rate the books that you've read and keep track of them. Just search groups for QCL Book Club. There's also a link to join our book club on our website, so head to kwqc.com and click the tab for Quad Cities Live, and you will find it at the top of the page there. Brittany, as always, thank you so much for just putting all of this together for us. It's a lot of work, but we appreciate it.
I love it. It's so fun.
Thank you so much.